Every few months, I like to check my gear. And in this last gear check that was earlier today, I found two of my compasses um, not working. My theory is simple that they probably were demagnetized, and it may have been going on over time, and I just didn't know it. But for some reason now, two of my compasses don't work. And so the first one is one of these little 5-in-1. I guess they sell these as some type of survival kit gear. It has a little whistle and a little capsule here with a little O seal for your matches. And it has on the inside a little mirror and has some cording and this compass. But unfortunately, the compass is worthless. And so I think I got this for maybe like $1 and change a few years ago, I believe. I can't really remember. But it was doing really well for a long time. And so I think that, this would qualify as a button compass, just like the other one I'm going to show you here in a moment. They're both button compasses. And I think that this is one of the things that you have to be a little more careful is that these button compasses are inherently a little bit more problematic and not as accurate. And so I have some base plate compasses that are quite old. Some of them as many as 30 years old, and they still work. And so I think that they're just designed differently, than these button compasses. So if you're going to want to rely on a good compass, don't rely on the one that comes with these this type of kit or the one with the whistle and this type of design. I'd probably steer clear. Anytime you see something for $1 or $2, I don't know if I would trust it with my life. I think I got this for like around $1.29. I think that's the exact price. A little over a year ago on campingsurvival.com. And I do believe, if memory is correct, that it's a Rothco brand. And this is just a little button compass with a small removable lanyard. And both of these, the dial does not glow in the dark. It's just they have some bright lettering, if that comes out okay. And, this one was working really well. And once again, I just checked it just earlier and it's not working. So it's a little disappointing, but once again, it might have just been close to, something that was metal that I wasn't aware of. And over time, it just demagnetized. So this is just kind of a heads up. You got to check your gear and don't have too much or too many expectations for things that don't cost much. Luckily with this kit, the whistle still works and I can still keep my matches in there, and the mirror obviously doesn't really, go bad. And so I can kind of, I'm okay with, the purchase still for like $1 or whatever. The whistle does a pretty good job. So just for the whistle alone, it's probably worth $1. But in terms of this little guy right here, this was pretty much a total loss. And so, hey, you live and learn. But if you have any other experiences that would be similar to this, different types of maybe brands or different types of equipment, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. This is not to bash any company, but this is just to kind of a heads up, because some people on a budget buy these kind of things and they rely on these, or they could rely on them possibly for their life to get out of bad situations. And if it fails to work, and I haven't put any type of real wear and tear on either one of these actually seriously have been just sitting on a table in my house the whole time. And so, hey, if just sitting around wears them out, that is a pretty big concern. So I have to say something. So I am now. And if you want to speak up as well and maybe share a few thoughts about some gear, let's just try to keep it within the compasses right now that have failed you. This might be a good resource for other people looking for things that work instead of not working. As always, thanks for joining the channel here today on this short video. Thanks for sharing the videos that I do, and thanks for all the comments and the emails, for hitting the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it'd be really appreciated. And it's always fun to kind of check my email and see that I have 5 new subscribers or 10 new subscribers a day. And It's real fun. The family here, the community at the Art of Prepping is growing every day, and one day, we'll have a really large family. It would be amazing. I mean, and I look forward to that day that we can kind of like really dig deep and have a large swath of knowledge, so that we can share, and everybody kind of grows from each other. And a lot of channels are like that, actually. There's a lot of great prepping channels that you go on there and you learn more in the comment section than you do in the video. And that's kind of my goal, because I know for me personally, I mean, who am I? I only know so much, and I only have so much time to try to create some kind of content. And it is in the long run really more or less up to you guys to help each other to get to that next level. So you guys take care and stay tuned for more videos.